Hi, my name is HURIL IMAN BINTI AZMI. My metric number is 2025566425. And today I will present to you guys about chapter 6 and 7. Now I will present for chapter 6. Chapter 6, which cover the time value of money. The core idea of time value of money is simple. Money today is worth more than the same amount in the future. This concept is crucial in financial decision making. The key reasons include inflation, opportunity cost, and the ability to invest. Financial managers use this to determine whether future return justify current investment. To calculate TVM, we must adjust interest rate and period depending on how frequently compounding occur. For annually, no change, rate remain 12%. Semi-annually, divide rate by 2, period multiply by 2. Quarterly, divide by 4, multiply period by 4. For monthly, divide by 12, multiply period by 12. And last one is daily, divide by 360. This adjustment ensure accurate calculation based on compounding frequency. In this chapter, we will learn about three things. First, future value, and then present value, and the last one is annuity. In future value, we have single cash flow and also multiple cash flow. For single cash flow, we will use PV times 1 plus R square N for find future value. And for multiple cash flow, we use FVIF times 1 plus K times N plus FVIF times 1 plus K times N. Next, present value. Also have single cash flow and multiple cash flow. For single cash flow, we use PV equals to FV divided by 1 plus R times N. And for multiple cash flow, PV equal to PVIF divide 1 plus K times N plus PVIF divide 1 plus K times N. And the last one is annuity. In annuity, we have ordinary annuity and also annuity due. Under ordinary annuity, we also have future value and present value. For future value, we use annuity amount times FVIFA, K, rate, and year. For present value, we use annuity amount times PVIFA, rate, and year, or FVIA divide 1 plus K times N. For annuity due, we also have future value and present value. For future value, we use A times FVIFA, rate and year times 1 plus K. For present value, we use A times PVIFA, rate and year times 1 plus K. Okay, now I'm presenting chapter 7 on Working Capital Management or WCM. WCM involve day-to-day decision regarding the investment in current asset. These decisions are critical because they affect a firm liquidity, profitability, and financial health. Managing working capital involves a risk-return trade-off. If a firm maintains higher current asset than current liability, it enjoys higher liquidity but lower profitability. If the opposite occurs, it may gain higher profit but at higher risk due to lower liquidity. There are three basic working capital policy. First, relaxed, restricted, and moderate. Relaxed is this is a low risk policy. The firm holds a large amount of current asset and offer a flexible credit policy. It ensures high liquidity but profitability is usually lower. For restricted, this is a high risk, high return policy. The firm keeps current asset low and applies strict credit terms. It invests more in fixed asset for higher profit. And the last one is moderate. This is balance of two. The firm maintain enough current asset to ensure liquidity but also invest in productive fixed asset for decent profitability. Okay, next, let's look at financing strategy. These are way firm finance their working capital: short-term financing, long-term, permanent asset, and spontaneous financing. Short-term financing is cheaper but riskier. It includes short-term loans. For long-term financing is costlier but stable. This includes bond and equity. For permanent assets, stay on the book for over a year, while temporary assets fluctuate within a year. The last one is spontaneous financing, like trade credit arises naturally from daily operation. And lastly, there are three approaches for this chapter. First is hedging approach or maturity matching. Next is aggressive approach. And the last one is conservative approach. For maturity matching or hedging approach, align the duration of asset with the duration of financing. This reduces risk by ensuring that short-term assets are funded with short-term sources and long-term assets with long-term sources. For aggressive approach, the aggressive approach use short-term financing to fund not just temporary but also some permanent asset. This reduces interest costs but increases refinancing risk and liquidity issue. And the last one is conservative approach, relies mostly on long-term financing even for temporary need. This increases interest costs but ensure better liquidity and reduce financial risk. To conclude, working capital management is about finding the right balance between liquidity and profitability. The right approach depends on the firm financial goals and risk tolerance. That's all from me. Thank you.